The last time I made a video or attempted to make a video was almost a year ago, if not longer, and it was a very good video. Basically, cutting a long story short, I had recently back then just found out that I was going to be a first-time mom, so I had a lot on my mind and a lot has happened since then. She is now almost 5 months old, and although it's the hardest thing I've ever done, it is the most rewarding and the most beautiful thing as well. So that's another video. Today's video that I decided to do because I've missed doing this so much is a Kourtney Kardashian inspired makeup tutorial. Yes, I do keep up with the cards. That is my one guilty little pleasure, and I think she's looking amazing. She's a mom, but she's always on point and always gorgeous. So I thought I would do a look. When you think of the Kardashians makeup, you think sort of over the top glam, perfectly done makeup. I've chosen quite a simple, sort of neutral look for the Kardashians anyway. Yes, I hope you enjoy, and now that I am back, if anyone even cares, not that anyone's really watching, upload a video or do a video every week, and so I will see you soon. I just want to pop my baby in just to say hi. This is Haley Rain, and she's the cutest little, most perfect little girl in the world, and she says hi. Anyways, thanks so much for watching if you are, and I'll see you next week hopefully. Okay, with their base, they are always flawless, their skin always looks perfect and flawless. So I have gone for, I'm going to be mixing two of my foundations. I've gone for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this gives a flawless finish. It is absolutely one of my favorite foundations. And then just more of, to add a little bit more luminosity and that sort of perfect glowy looking skin, I'm going to be just mixing a tiny little bit of the MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off with my Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm sure everybody has this. It's sort of iconic, and it's got the perfect 3 shades that I'm going to be using. The first shade I'm going to be putting through with the crease is the shade called Naked. And I'm just going to be buffing that into the crease very, very roughly using my Sigma E40. For the lid, I'm going to be starting off by applying my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Bronze. Please excuse mine, it's quite nasty. And then blending out using my good old finger. The first eyeshadow that we're going to be going in with on the lid is MAC's Amber Lights, and it is this gorgeous bronzy sort of gold shade. I'm just going to load that on my brush, and then load that on top of the Jumbo Eye Pencil. Then I'm going to be switching my brush using a 221 Luxe Soft Crease by Zoeva, and I'm going to be going back to my Naked palette using Buck. Then just for a bit more pizzazz and shine, I'm going to be tapping a very small amount of loose pigment. This is MAC's Copper Sparkle pigment, and what I'm going to be doing is just gently patting it over the Amber Light shade that we applied to the lid, and you will see the absolute amazingness that this pigment is. Okay, over that we're using Half Baked, which is a gorgeous sort of shimmery gold, and this is going to neutralize the very warm tones of the bronze because hers isn't as warm toned. It's got more of a goldy sort of pigment to it. So I'm going to be grabbing that on a different finger and just tapping that over the last pigment that we used. I'm just going to be going in using a clean blending brush, just cleaning and blending out the edges. So for underneath the eye, I'm going in with the NYX Jumbo pencil, just creating a very thin line underneath the eye. I'm then going to be taking the same shade brush that we used earlier and going over that using the Amber Light shade that we started with. I'm going to be then using the Buck shade, that shade over there, just with a fluffier brush. This is the Sigma medium angled shading E70 brush. I'm just going to be taking that and blending that and the lights out underneath the eye. Okay, so I'm going to be applying Max Teddy into my inner rim as well as my upper rim. Obviously with it being Kardashian makeup, I'm going over and above. I'm going to be taking a smaller sort of tapered blending brush, and I'm going to be going back in with the Buck shade from the Naked palette. I'm now going to be moving on to my mascara. I'm using the Catrice Luxury Lashes Ultra Black Volume Mascara. This mascara is definitely more of a lengthening mascara than it is volumizing. And in the photo, she's definitely got a strip lash on. I'm not going to be applying lashes today. I'm just going to be using an Ultra Black mascara and applying shitloads. Now moving on to the brows. Her brows are quite full, they are quite dark. Usually I fill mine in quite angular. Hers are quite rounded at the arch, so I'm going to be attempting to mimic that. Okay, now I'm going to be perfecting the skin and just finishing off. For underneath the eyes, I'm definitely going to apply a corrector. Mine is the Bobbi Brown in Bisque. I use this stuff all the time. It is a lifesaver. Over top of that, I have got again Catrice product, and so I'm using the Catrice Retouch Light Reflecting Concealer, and my shade is in 020 Light Beige. Then to set that, because I want the skin to look all beautiful and illuminated, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I'm going to be setting everything using the lightest shade in the palette, which I think is Incandescent Light. Then her skin is most definitely bronzed. Beautifully bronzed, so for that I'm going to be using a very old MAC skin finish. Mine's in Sun Power, now it's a little beat up, but it's quite a reddish toned sort of brown bronzer. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfecting Pressed Powder in Opal. Her lips look sort of peachy and corally, sort of shimmery. She doesn't look like she's wearing a lip liner, so for that I'm going to be using a Luster lipstick by MAC, Fleur de Coral. Now this one is quite more pinky than what she's wearing. It has got a coral tone to it. And yes guys, that is the finished look. I will see you next week.